Hi guys, welcome to simplyhike.co.uk. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Asolo's Fugitive walking boot. Now this walking boot is perfect for everyday hiking, to coastal walking, to even walking the dog. Let's take a look at the spec, shall we? So the boot itself is a suede leather, so it's going to be easy to maintain, easy to clean and easy to waterproof. All you need to do, wait for the old boot to dry, give it a brush and then give it a spray, conditioner and waterproofing. You want to condition the nubuck suede on the outside so it stops it from drying, which will reduce cracking and obviously any issues with the seams. And then give it a good old spray of waterproofing just to coat the outside of the boot. Obviously, talking about waterproofing, it is Gore-Tex, so it was 100% waterproof and lifetime guaranteed. Now, you take care of Gore-Tex, Gore-Tex will take care of you. So that's a really key feature to have. Right, so let's go through some of the spec of the boot. Now, Asolo itself is narrow range, which is really nice to see actually. Quite traditional walking boots either tend to be a very standard fit or even wider fitting. So to have a narrow range boot is a really nice feature. So if you do have smaller feet or narrower feet, these are definitely going to suit you and fit you. You won't have to go up or down loads of sizes. It should be pretty spot on with your sizing, which is a really nice feature to have. Obviously you have an ease up lace system with the old eyelets, so they're really easy to adjust whether you need to tighten them up or to loosen them up during the walk or your hike. So that's a really nice feature to have. And yet again, you've got a good old solid toe box. Now the toe box itself works really well with the nubuck material so it doesn't feel too harsh and it doesn't feel too solid on the front part of your foot, but it's going to give you the protection you need. That's a really nice little feature to have within the boot. Let's take a look at the general outside of the boot as well. Obviously you've got lots of stitching on there. Basically that's going to stretch and it's going to mould, so over time it's going to mimic pretty much the shape of your foot. Especially if you do have narrow fitting, it's going to be nice to do that. Obviously just make sure that you keep the boot nice and waterproof using some spray or anything just to go over the seams. Other than that, the backing part where they've kind of doubled over the system of nubuck gives it a nice strong padded back to it, so it's nice and secure but it's also really comfortable. That's a really nice feature to have. So that's pretty much the outside of the boot. Let's take a look at the sole, shall we? Now the sole itself, it looks very basic on the bottom, but it's actually a really nice technical sole. They've only put grip in places where you actually need it. So along the sides here, you've got the side grip, so if you need to dig in, if you're scrambling for instance, you've got nice flex points that work really well with the bend of the boot, which will help you, will give you more comfort, kind of push you forward, should we say, on the ball part of your foot, but then also help give that extra bit of grip as well as it separates. That's really nice. Also, you've got nice shock absorbers on the back part of the boot as well, so it's going to be nice and comfortable. So if you have to jump down or anything like that, the shock absorbers, as I say, it's going to be impactful. And that's due to the Syncor rubber sole that is on this boot itself. So that's a really nice feature. As I say, it doesn't look like much, but it actually is a really technical sole. So it's really nice to see that and that they've added that to this boot. For more information, please visit us at simplyhike.co.uk.